Yo, what's up boys, welcome back to today's legendary weapon guide. My name is Project Zeus, and boys, in today's guide I'm going to be showing you how to get your hands on a pretty cool, unique Hyperion SMG called the Property License. Now the cool gimmick about this gun is it's essentially 3 different guns all in one, and what I mean by that is it is a burst fire, a 5-round burst like a doll. It does leave sticky rounds when you don't hit criticals, like you just hit a body shot, obviously like a tall weapon, and obviously it has all the traits of a Hyperion SMG as well. So as always guys, if you do like what you've seen so far, please consider going ahead and leaving a like and subscribing to join the Zeus boys and help us reach that 1,000. We massively appreciate it, but without further ado boys, let's go ahead and look at how we get our hands on this gun. So in order to get your hands on this gun guys, unfortunately it is going to be a DLC 3 item, so if you don't have DLC 3 for whatever reason, go ahead and add this video to your watch later and come back when you do. The best place to spawn is Obsidian Forest. Now, from Obsidian Forest, guys, you're going to want to spawn in that place near the shops where you meet the scientists, if you know where that is. Go ahead and buy some ammo, and you're going to want to make your way to the area where you test that stuff on the Bellic. Now, you're going to want to go through this cabin that she opened up earlier on, and when you get to this point here, you're just going to want to take a right. Now, the reason that we're actually going to go away from the location of the boss is we want to activate the save and quit station that's right next to it. But once you have done that, guys, we're going to make our way over here where this kind of air vent is, and this is going to be where we farm the enemy. Now, unfortunately, the name of the Bellic we are going to be farming, the boss, is actually glitched, so you're going to want to be looking for a radiation or radiated Bellic. There is going to be a few of these guys, so go ahead and kill them all if you want to make sure, but they do drop a ton of iridium and they will drop the gun. As you can see from the gameplay, I actually got the license to drop first time, so it's a pretty easy gun to get, especially on those Mayhem 10 levels. But anyway boys, now that we've got our hands on the gun, let's go ahead and take a quick peek at this thing's stats. So as you can see boys, I have a hostile holistic property license, or if anyone asks, a license. Now the damage on this one guys is no multipliers, just 3,266, so okay damage, an accuracy of 77%, quite high for an SMG, obviously that's because it is a Hyperion. The handling is 67% with a reload time of 2.7 seconds, a fire rate of 10.1 seconds, so pretty high, and a magazine size of 35. The red text is a little from column A, a little from column B. As you can see, mine is a Mayhem level 10. We do get a bunch of added multipliers. So as you can see, I've got an 80% weapon damage, 10% critical hit damage boost, 44% weapon shield capacity because obviously it's a Hyperion, plus 27% weapon fire rate, and a massive melee damage because of the bayonet. Mine is anointed, it is on action skill end. The next 2 magazines will have 100% additional bonus radiation damage, which is quite noticeable. So guys, this gun is actually a burst weapon. It does shoot 5-round bursts, but just like the Nighthawk in a way, you can make this thing shoot an insane fire rate because there is no delay in between the bursts whatsoever. For Mayhem 10, it actually does a pretty good job at mobbing enemies. It wouldn't say it's absolutely kind of good boss material. It will kill bosses, but nowhere near as quick as some of the other like meta guns on the Mayhem 10 level, but it is pretty good at mobbing to say the least. Now, as I said before guys, a body shot will actually turn the rounds into explosive sticky rounds, meaning whenever you reload, they will explode, dealing a big amount of radius damage. Although this is the case, I'd say it's probably still best going for critical hits because obviously it is a fast firing Hyperion SMG. I also forgot to mention guys, this gun does actually come in all the elements except for the non-elemental variant. So final thoughts on this weapon guys, I definitely say it's worth getting. It's a very easy farm to get it. It's a very fun gun to say the least. Obviously it reminds me of the Nighthawk in a bit, but obviously a bit more buff to the Nighthawk because obviously my boy did get unfortunately nerfed. And the fact that you can get this gun in early element is a pretty good thing to say the least. But that's going to be it guys. Thank you so much for coming out to today's legendary weapon guide. I am going to be making a Borderlands weapon comparison video, a Borderlands versus on the Beacon and the Hell Shocks. So if you like the sound of that, please go ahead and consider leaving a like and subscribing to join the Zeus boys. Help us reach that 1,000 subscribers boys because it's massively appreciated. But anyway boys, that's going to be it. I love you all and I'll see you in the next one. She was looking kinda dumb.